What's up, party people? Welcome to Bold Voices. I'm Angela Bel Camino. Thank you so much for joining. So happy to have you here. Guys, please share, repost the stream, like it. And if you haven't already subscribed on YouTube, would much appreciate it. I'm so excited. I love this panel. We're a little, we're fashionably late today. I know we normally start at 7 p.m. Eastern time, but this panel is so awesome. I was just chatting away with them for a while before we even kicked it off. So honestly, yeah, we should have just streamed a while ago because I love them so much. But thank you guys so much for joining. Everybody, please chat with us. We want to hear what you have to say. Join the party, join the conversation. That's what it's all about. Open dialogue. We want to hear all the opinions, all the feedback, the questions, etc. So excited to bring to you this incredible panel of geniuses and beautiful people. It's Madeline Elizabeth. It's Jay. It's Kevin Smith. What's up, guys? It's like I haven't seen you, but we've been talking for like a while.
Anything interesting happened since we all met last? Or
war. No,
nothing really. No, I haven't.
Nothing is ever going on. Nothing is ever happening. There's no headlines. There's nothing to talk about. Right?
It's been a week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been in Daytona, guys. It was pretty fun. I went and visited friends and family in North Florida and did a stop in Daytona, went to a strip club. It was really fun. So
a Daytona strip club.
Yeah.
That sounds that's
pretty seedy. Yeah.
He has no words. Notice that? He's like, he has no words.
You got to do the slingshot in Daytona.
They say Disney's the land, the Magic Kingdom, but I think a strip club in Daytona might beat it.
You gotta do the slingshot thing in Daytona, the one where all the girls with the big boobs or whatever, like they do it flies them up or whatever, and then their shirt goes like this or whatever. You gotta do.
I'm terrified of those rides,
bro. Those slingshot videos are like okay. Giant titties popping up, fantastic. But when the weaves fly off, dead. I can't handle it, bro. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Or when
Did you see Anna Bolena Luna there?
What?
Did you see Anna Bolena Luna at the strip club? Apparently, all of her stripper photos got leaked again this week.
Send them to me.
Wait, you guys didn't know this?
No.
Oh, Matt Tito, my friend Matt Tito ran against her, and Roger Stone did all of the opposition research. She used to be a stripper. And there's all kinds of photos of her. And then somebody from InfoWars and Gateway Pundit leaked them all over again this week.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't care. She looks fucking good.
That's what I'm
saying.
Listen, well, she crossed my friend. I'm a loyal person. There's a part of me that can't ever forgive her for what she did to Matt. But
Matt who?
Matt Tito, they were running. It's a whole thing. Roger Stone. It's a whole thing that happened a few years ago back in Florida. But we won't go down that road. Some people can never forget. I'm one of those people, and the internet didn't forget either, apparently. So it just so happens. Timing. Florida. So it's always Florida. It always takes place in Florida.
Florida. Oh, Florida. Yeah, Florida. So much. So it's entertaining. I love being here. It's great. The content is endless. The headlines, all of it. No, anyway, it was really fun. So I just thought I would say it's also bike week in Daytona. So that was cool. I saw a lot of cool bikes. I mean, I have a gun now. Should I also get a bike? I don't know.
Do it.
You better be careful, you liberal.
First the gun, now the bike. I don't know. I'm just, I'm shopping. Yeah. So it was fun. Loving being here. It's awesome. With the Greek heel, we see you. What's up? I was tempted to go to a strip club in San Antonio with $5 lap dances yesterday, but then I remembered.
If you pay $7.50, you get a penicillin shot too.
Oh my God. I don't know if that was a dig at me because I went to a strip club. I don't know what that was, but I mean, I don't know. Life is short, YOLO. I had fun. It was cool. I think it's interesting because there were some, there was like, it was very entertaining. I feel like some people came just because it was bike week. Like there were performers from other places because they were really putting on the show.
Did you see Stormy Daniels? Is that what you're saying?
She looks like she's ate like 5 people. What happened to her? I almost spit out my coffee one day, and when I saw a photo of her, I was like, "What? That's not Stormy Daniels." I mean,
Well,
she
she's
was
not getting as
a little large and in charge a year or so ago when Trump got in. But then I saw a recent photo of her, and I didn't even believe it was her. It was like Shallow Hal meets a gal or whatever that was.
I mean,
remember that movie?
I mean, she's not getting as much exercise as she used to, but
Damn,
I totally know Shallow Hal. Yes,
it's a great movie.
absolutely.
that's a great movie.
I love it. All right, guys. So I know it's weird. I'm like, we're having so much fun. Like, let's talk about war. But you know, we like to talk about current events and headlines and things that are going on. So
Speaking of Iran, strip clubs.
Oh boy, sorry.
I guess speaking of strip clubs, Iran.
I went to a strip club. I went to a strip club in Tel Aviv.
How was that?
It was actually pretty fantastic.
Were pasties used as were yarmulkes used as pasties?
No, I don't think there was actually Jewish.
That's
people.
good. That's good.
I don't think there was
good.
actually I think it was mostly Middle Eastern people in there, but
Damn.
yeah, I don't know. The Israeli women are
they're beautiful.
Yeah, they are. They're incredible. Like they all look like Shakira. They're like with the ones with the blonde hair.
Can we? By the way, Jay, this is for you. The two of you aren't here anymore. Can we discuss? Apparently, there's been like this hidden amount of unbelievably hot Iranian women in America that just suddenly like came out out of nowhere, bro. Where have you all been? Like these gigantic Persian. I'm like, yo, what are we doing here? Like, they just popped up out of nowhere.
You're not Jewish, and a lot of Persians in Los Angeles, like their princesses, their families, they're gonna marry Iranians, or they're very strict with their Persian princesses. But yeah, they're beautiful. They look like more like they look like a Kardashian without all the plastic surgery and everything. Like Kardashians had to get plastic surgery. Excuse me, they did not. They are just naturally beautiful. Yeah.
Yes. I love you guys. I'll take you for a ride and help you make up your mind. Whoa.
Oh, hey, Josh.
Whoa.
Who are you talking about, Josh?
Yeah. Maybe bikes. I think bikes. I think that was back in the bike conversation. I figured mine was pretty bold. You guys are bold. You're bold. Okay. So yeah, back to the war, guys. How are we feeling about it? I mean, so I was talking to Kevin about it earlier. There's an amazing episode coming out tomorrow, Kev.
Yeah, tomorrow at 3 p.m.
We chatted about war and stuff and Mom Donnie and all that jazz. So guys, you should check it out tomorrow. Whenever 3 p.m. Eastern, maybe
3 p.m. Eastern across all the platforms.
Okay, so there's that. But yeah, it's like, obviously Democrats are. I want to also please in the chat let us know your thoughts. It's not that simple, right? War is it's complicated. So it's not. I feel like it's not easy to have like a strong opinion. It's like but is it worth it? Is it necessary, etc.? Talking about the war with Iran. Democrats obviously are going to criticize anything that Trump does. So there's that. It's like no matter what, they're just going to be like it's negative and like, but so and my other question is this America first? You guys are the perfect people to ask about this. I'm super curious to hear what your thoughts are about the whole thing.
Kevin's playing second there.
No, I'm avoiding your next comment. No, it's look, like I said on the show, look, if this turns into some ridiculous forever war, I think it's going to look really bad on the president. If this is what he says it's going to be, where it's a 2-month kind of thing, if the body count stays, I mean, low doesn't really, because one is too many. But if as long as it doesn't turn into like an Iraq and Afghanistan thing, I think it won't be as bad. But the base is pissed. The base is really pissed. A lot of the like, I describe them as people in politics that aren't in politics. People like Dave Smith. People like a lot of the more America Firsty people, the Fuentes crew. A lot of them that came out and voted for the first time. A lot of young people they're mad, and I understand why they are. What does this do to the midterms? I think whatever happens with this war, whether we're out in a week and a half or we're there for a year, I think that we lost the midterms like that in a bad way, in a serious way. I think a lot of the lean red seats are gone, and they're not going to come back till at least 28. Because if you look at the sort of divide in the Republican Party between the neocons and the MAGA crew, there's no way to get around it. The neocons won. I mean, I was joking around with Angela that this is the first time Mark Levin and Lindsey Graham have gotten an erection in years. And, you know, you can see it from, I mean, just close your eyes. But I was joking with Angela. I haven't seen Lindsey Graham this excited since the last time he met Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's not a soccer fan. So it's complicated, but look, I hope this is the month kind of thing that he's talking about. I would be shocked if it is, though.
Well, the only way that this didn't hurt us in the midterms was if Trump went in, he killed Khomeini or whatever, and then the Iranian people rose up and like magically formed a new fucking government. Like that's the only way this scenario played out well for us in the midterms. So like having dealt with Iran and having had a lot of friends killed by Iranian supplied munitions, I'm not sad to see this regime fall at all. But thinking about it politically and the timing in terms of like, we're kind of the underdogs going into midterms, and then even 2028, I see us as an underdog, especially if we can't get the Save America Act passed as a conservative. I think it really hurts us in that respect. But for one, like I was not sad to see him go. I don't care. But the piece is like, now we're in it. Now Trump has to finish it because they're trying to prop up somebody exactly like Khomeini, right? They keep trying to, like, they don't have a choice. Like they're going to have to eliminate the entire former government, the RGC. Like they're going to have to eliminate all of them now, because all they're going to do is we've seen this with ISIS. We've seen this in Iraq and stuff like that. Like you get rid of one and they got another one right behind them that's exactly the same. And so we're in it now, and that's all there is to it. I mean, we have to finish it now.
Oh, brother.
Madeline?
I know. I'm like,
And now we're gonna pivot.
Yeah.
No, we're not. We're gonna start in the right place. Number one, it sucks for candidates that are running in the midterms because nobody wants to run on war, And number two, I think we underestimated Iran. I think we underestimated the fact that we could just go in there. Trump at first said it was going to be 4 or 5 days. Now it's 4 to 5 months from his Truth Social post. I keep saying this, the peace in the Middle East, when you have these type of groups and all these people in the street, they're not going to go and run into a bunch of groups of insurgents. They're not. And so my only thing I have to say is, I think it's great that all these Iranians are, partying in the street and celebrating, but are you willing to send your kid? How about we send your tax dollars first? Like, I don't want my friends' children going to war. I don't want my tax dollars going overseas to what? Because at the end of the day, we've seen this now. They took out 40 leaders. They took out the Ayatollah. And what did it do? It just makes it more, it just destabilizes the Middle East more. We've already seen this. This is Iraq 2.0. Seriously.
Well, there's a big difference, though, in Iran. In not to like, I don't disagree with some of what you're saying, but Iran is a completely different country, right? So they're an educated population, whereas Iraq is not. Syria is not. They're more modern, and they are not overrun by ISIS, and they don't, like, even though they fund Hamas, Hezbollah, like they fund all these different things, the proxies and everything, but their country is not overrun with them like Iraq is. So there is potential.
Yeah, but Jay, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years of highly intelligent insurgents basically running a country. And when you have that, and everybody knows this, there's a reason we've never gone to boots on the ground war with Iran. Iran is one of the hardest countries to invade. All around are other insurgents. You've got Hezbollah, you've got Pakistan, you've got Taliban, you've got Lebanon, you've got Kuwait. So it's a very hard place to go in. And the bottom line is this: if all of these people, there's 20 times more just regular citizens in Iran. And if they could really take down these regimes, and if it was all just that easy, then we would have done it a long time ago.
Yeah, well, the other part is the majority Iranians are not actually Muslim. They have a Muslim government, but they're not hardcore like Iraq is pretty, other than, like, you know, some Kurdish in the Northeast. You know, pretty much the entire country is Muslim, Sunni and Shia, but Iran is different. And so I'm hopeful that, you know, that they do, you know, prop up some of their own government, but I don't have a reason to expect a good outcome. We haven't done this well in any other country that we've been tried to overthrow their government, whatever, Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, like all these failures on top of failures. So why would I expect a different outcome here? We don't have a great track record for regime change. And so, you know, I just really, like, I wish we could have done, like, if we're going to do this, I wish we could have done it at a different time when our country, like, when we were ahead, when we had a Save America Act passed, when we had, like, all these different things in our favor or whatever, like, do it then, like, not now, because this is going to hurt us in the midterms. They're going to impeach President Trump, and then we're going to have gridlock in DC for the next 2.5 years. And, you know, that hurts us going into 2028. Like, what does that look for? He said he wasn't going to go to war. He said he was going to get us out of these things. And so now, you know, now they're going to use that against him. And, you know, it hurts us overall. And, you know, great. Let's usher in communism. Like,
all the base had to see was that clip. All the base had to see was the clip that Trump went on the news, and Trump said, yeah, we lost this many lives and we're going to lose more. I get it. It's a realist clip. We're going to lose lives, but the base doesn't want to hear it. The base doesn't want to hear that. And the base doesn't want boots. And they keep saying that boots on the ground is not off the table. And then we've got people like Laura Loomer, and we've got people like Mark Levin, and people calling Sissy and Lindsey Graham saying, we're going to take Cuba in the next 30 days. Let's just keep gaslighting China, who can completely fund Iran, continue to fund Iran more. Yeah. And I mean, at this rate, we've got China fighting a proxy war with us through Iran. And then we're going to have people on it's just like they're pushing us further. And then right before I went on here, I saw Lindsey Graham saying, I think, like, pleading with the president, saying we should go help Israel take on Lebanon. No, we shouldn't. Mm-hmm. And now I just saw that one of our largest bases in the Middle East is completely bombed. It's breaking news right now. Like, it's ridiculous. We've lost so much. Mm-hmm. Our ammunition's already down. Like, why? And it's disgusting when you look at the numbers. Somebody was comparing the numbers for, like, every missile. It's like 250,000 that Iran, when they shoot off something, for us to catch it and block it from, like, Israel, or to do what we're doing, it was like $44 million. When I think of $44 million every time they're shooting something off like that we're paying, it makes me want to literally just, like, vomit. Mm-hmm. I know that there's kids here starving. So that's my thing.
You bring up an interesting point, though, too. Like, China and Russia are definitely watching this. They are definitely happy that we jumped into this, and they will happily provide munitions for the Iranians to continue this as long as possible. They're gonna draw this out. Like, it's almost, it was like a bad chess move in a lot of respects. You know, I'm happy to see Khomeini go. I'm happy to see him dead. The thing though is like our enemies are also watching this, and they're gonna allow this to draw out because they know it hurts us, they know it looks bad, and they're gonna supply them with munitions. The same thing that Iran did in Afghanistan. Like they did the same shit, and we're gonna draw it out for years and years and years. And it's just I just don't see it.
I truly see. I would compare this more to Vietnam than to Iraq and Afghanistan. Because I think the Iranian mullahs and the clerics, they can just wait us out. I mean, Americans are not clamoring for this war. I don't care if you, and look, there's the zero-sum game of stupid people who are like, oh, are you supporting the Ayatollah? And I'm like, no, I don't really care that an 86-year-old got blown up who is a monster. What I'm saying is that they can just play the long game, and Americans will get tired. Look, every single body that comes off that plane at Andrews is one more is I hate to put it, I'm not putting it in these terms, but every body that comes off, it's one seat we're going to lose.
Yeah.
It's 1 percentage point in the polls.
In Dover.
Because, yeah, and Dover, I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, we also have.
And I'm not minimizing it to that sort of thing, but each time, like CNN runs a headline, 7th soldier dead, 8th, 9th, 10th, 15th, and what number does like mom and pop America go, what are we doing? Because look, we're invested, we're involved, we pay attention. My mother is just like, oh, okay, it's another war. But at what point does that number of dead Americans for people who don't really understand why we're there in the first place start to become too much?
Well, I just think personally that also right now the cartel was in our airspace like 2 days ago. That's another fun fact. And meanwhile, we defunded DHS or the, Homeland Security. And then today, while all this was going on, a lot of people didn't check in, but the Senate was literally calling Kristi Noem out for all of her spending and her negligence, apparently. And we have now people coming and calling for, we have literally Republicans calling for Kristi Noem's job while we literally are at war and having people coming like terrorist attack and all these different things happening. I think it's crazy. We should be, are we ready to fund DHS yet? Like, how long are we going to be at war and just not have like Homeland Security funded?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And look, one of the biggest things I worry about, I was joking with Angela before. And it's so funny. I feel like we've had this conversation already. Like I'm not worried about like Iranian missiles hitting Manhattan at all. I'm not worried about, I'm ready for Red Dawn if the Iranians want to fuck around. But like, I'm worried about these sort of random terrorists that were let in over the border the last 4 years. Like, he wasn't let in the last 4 years, but like this guy down in Austin or whatever, these like lone wolf sort of attacks that are pissed off. And we saw terrorists come over.
Yeah.
We all saw the videos. Where are these people? And,
right.
How many people are just mad? The guy in Austin was naturalized under Obama. He was born in Senegal. Like, there is no way you're finding that guy until he does something. There's just no possible way. And that's the kind of stuff that keeps me up at night is the homegrown sort of thing. The people that have been here for years that are just pissed off that we did it during Ramadan or something. Like I said, I'm not worried about Iranian missiles, landing in New Jersey.
And every time.
By the way, it looks like we're looking at the election results right now. John Cornyn is beating Paxton by 20,000 votes, and Jasmine Crockett is up by 25,000. Oh boy.
Well,
oh shit.
Yeah, that's bad.
They called it for Roy Cooper already in North Carolina. But we expect. Wait, what race is Valentina running in?
She's I think she's District 31 in Texas. 31 or 34, I think.
Let's see. Keep going. I'll find it. I'm watching that race.
I do want to say too, I feel like they're getting away with a lot because this war is happening. It is a main focus. It should be a main focus. It's definitely a huge concern. But we've had the Epstein files just now completely removed. There's going to be no accountability there. We had this whole DHS hearing. People, if the war wasn't going on, the DHS and Christie, this whole thing that happened today with that would be the conversation of tonight. You know, there's a lot that I feel like is going to just completely not be seen. And I'm going to be real. I've been reading emails from different places on the ground, people on the ground, and they're saying there's a lot of women that are pissed about Epstein files. They are pissed. And I don't blame them. And then they also, you first you piss them off with pedos, and now you're telling them that their kids can go to war. It's not the answer. It's not the answer.
That's a bad combination for sure.
For women, yeah, it's a terrible one. Yeah, and then you got the Republican ones that we could actually count on. Pretty much 50% of the base has told them all, like, because they watch Candace, they suck. And I'm not even tooting Candace's horn in that. I'm just saying that a lot of them there's a lot of women that follow her that are I didn't even realize like how loyal some of Candace's followers are. They are, I mean, and same with Fuentes. Fuentes is gaining really loyal followers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? Because I'm going to tell you, and I was talking to them about this, when it comes to the question of Israel, I look at it in the same way the right was able to gain people on COVID and trans, because in a sense like this, if people have a question and your answer to their question is shut up, negative comment, those people are going to seek out an answer somewhere. So if you are the pro-Israel bunch, if you're the Brian Kilmeade, if you're the Shapiro, if you're the Levin, if you're the Lindsey Graham, you can't just go shut up, anti-Semite, because that's the same thing the left did when they, oh, really? You don't believe in vaccines? What are you, like a transphobe? And then people like me that grew movements said, no, you are welcome here. You are welcome with us. And to my mind, it's the same. It's not the same topic. It might not even be the same answer, but people who have questions will find the answers somewhere, which is why Candace is growing such a momentous following about the Charlie stuff, because we are in the middle of a federal investigation, and that's going to take 2 years and then a year for a trial. And in that time, you can have Candace Owens going out there and just, let's be clear, making shit up. Like the most bat.
We won't go down that road.
She's insane. She's insane. Like, at least about the Erica stuff, like, you know, and now what? Like, she has blamed everything, and she's dumb. Like, she was a useful idiot for a long time, and like, she worked, and it was good, and she was right about the BLM stuff. But like, I'm sorry, you turned your friend, and I've said it on the show before. Fucking jilted woman got mad. She didn't get asked to prom. Like, what she's doing, turning the death of someone she says she cares about into this, like, making a murderer, stay tuned next week docuseries thing. Like, if you were looking for answers, which a lot of people are, this would be the last way you would do it. Like, what? Now she's exposing Erica Kirk because she had a goofy first grade picture? Like, I don't know. Now you're attacking a widow? Well, I don't know. Do you want to criticize Kash Patel and the FBI and the Utah police for not roping off the crime scene right afterwards? Okay.
Wait a minute. I have to tell you guys, this is so off. Did you know Kash Patel wrote a children's book, and it's like Donald Trump is a king and he's a wizard, and it's all about Russiagate? No, please somebody Google this and share it. I found this out. It's real.
Please,
it's
Kevin,
not AI. Please. There's a whole series on it. And I was like, great. Can we get another series on with the Epstein files being a children's book? Because that would be great, Kash. This is legit.
Wow.
Okay, first off, just so we're clear,
That's crazy.
I have it.
That is crazy.
There you go.
You have it?
I knew Kevin would like that. Appreciate that one.
Oh my. Okay.
It is crazy. Like it's the first, like I pulled it up on Amazon right there. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on?
Give me 1 second. Let me share the screen.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Allow. Hold on.
We'll get Kevin off his I hate Candace thing there.
Fuck
Well,
it.
yeah. Last Candace
I had to
thing.
swerve him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, here you go. Here it is.
Got it.
That is crazy.
A key player in uncovering one of our nation's biggest injustices tells the whole story for kids. Cash Patel partners with Beacon of Freedom. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my goodness.
That
No,
is weird.
And they created like videos to go with the book, and I found it, and it's like Trump as like a king, and Cash is like a wizard, and I about peed myself when I saw Cash Patel as like the figure of a wizard. Pretty fucking funny.
That's wild. I mean, look, I'm not gonna. He, he wasn't FBI director then, so.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is weird.
But there was like it was a popular like 3-series book, and I was like, oh my god, if we're doing series talking about Candace Owens, her series, can Cash Patel write another children's book called and follow the Epstein files? Like,
Right.
That is so much different.
If you want to go down a rabbit hole, look at I bought the book too. This one, Aaron Elaine.
Wait, you bought the children's book?
No, not that one. Not that one.
I was gonna say, holy shit, that was fast.
So
Right now, just
yeah, I'm not gonna buy that one, but the Barron Trump Chronicles. You want to go down a rabbit hole? Google or look up that book. The Barron Trump, like it was written like 100 years.
Yeah, that Donald Trump is a time traveler and knew all about it because
it was written like 100 years ago though. Like it was like. It was like in the early 1900s. It was written
in 1899, and there's someone named Barron, and it's spelled the same way as Barron Trump. Someone took me down that rabbit hole, and I am no longer friends with that person because that is like when I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to be sitting around just going, "Oh, think of all the I don't know, fucking scratching my ass I could have done for the 2 hours that I was sitting there listening to that."
Look at Aaron Elaine. She turned me on to it. It's pretty wild though. But, yeah.
What do you guys think about Trump announcing that Netanyahu was going on Fox News the other night? That was a lot. That was a lot for me. I had to exit X.
So I have to ask Madeline. Do you think obviously Netanyahu played a part in this, but do you think he kind of coached Trump into this more than he actually wanted to be?
Well, I think Marco Rubio admitted that. I think Israel did say they were going to go ahead and do it. And I think, I don't even think it's just Netanyahu. I think that they're all in on it. I think there's a whole bunch of donors. I think we know the donors, right? And we know like Oracle, we know Larry Ellison. There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on right now with tech, and it's starting to scare me. But I hate to say this: we have a tech oligarch at this rate, and we have people that are running this country. And it's not the president, it's not Congress, it's not Senate. There is money running this country, and if you don't believe the banks are behind it, and the tech oligarch, and the people, then you're wrong, because it's very clear they dictate elections. They're spying on Americans. We just had that whole thing happen with OpenAI and all the AI companies coming out. I mean, it's really wild what's happening right now. And yes, what is happening overseas is crazy, but the war really is here. We've got to figure out what we're going to do because this can't go on.
I mean, do you look, and you're definitely right about the tech oligarchy, the amount of power they have over us and everything. But also, I don't know how new that is. I mean, you had like the robber barons 100 years ago that installed McKinley. I feel like money has always run whatever civilization it is, whether it was a medieval king or whether it was the British Empire or the sort of Gilded Age bosses like Rockefeller and Gould and JP Morgan. I don't know if it's any different than that. I mean, it's different in the sense that tech obviously changed everything, but from a model perspective, is it any different than some land baron like controlling half of Scotland and William Wallace running up the hill?
Well, they also said that one of the things that was discussed at the World Economic Forum was they are rushing now with the real IDs to get the blockchain going, so they have more control over Americans' money. They can see where our money goes. It's a lot easier. I don't think they like this whole thing with Bitcoin where they don't have control over certain things with crypto. And I think this war is the whole play here is it is going to go on a while. And I think this is it. They know, Israel knows, a lot of these big donors know, the bankers know, which a lot of the bankers not going to go there, but they all happen to be a certain something, most of them. And, I think they know that this is it. If they don't go now and they don't do it, their time is up, because after Trump, there's too many. The Democrats are already running on anti-Israel. Like Gavin Newsom did a whole press conference.
Gavin Newsom said it. I could not. I almost fell off the fucking chair when he said. I was like, "Oh,
they know. They know. They know that this is it." And
in California, he's not from Nebraska. Like, there's a few.
What did he say?
He said, "Did we really start a war over Israel?" Like. When he said it, I was like,
no, the playbook mark my words right here. The playbook now going forward is going to be they are now taking our lines and they are going to be America first, and they are going to be anti-Israel. I guarantee you, Democrats are going to start refusing AIPAC, and it's good. But here's what's going to happen: it's just going to be this big and they're going to start taking the independence that we won back over to them, because independence came because they were America first. So it's just going to be this, like, the independents are always playing this game of tennis, and it's always because all they want is America to be better. They want all of these things, and we just lost Maha. If you go look, and RFK, when he was asked to comment about it, they voted on the Roundup being like sprayed, and all these people went nuts last week. And Maha went nuts, and then everybody started looking into the data centers and how it's affecting everyone's health, and all these things are starting to be leaked from the independents about the data centers. And so at the end of the day, we are losing not only the base, now we're losing the independents.
And the independents mostly disapprove of the war. So,
And to be clear, just from a political strategy perspective, the DSA is unbelievably organized. They are very good at what they did, just from I don't agree with them. I think they're all communist and Marxist, and many of them hate the very concept of America. But from a getting asses off couches and to the polls, they're spectacular. If you look at what happened, particularly here in New York with Mamdani, if you look at people like Linda Sarsour and that not in our lifetime chick, I always forget what her name is, Kaswani something. They are very, very good at this. And I predict there is going to be a Tea Party style anti-AIPAC wave in the Democratic Party this year. And I think that, look, New York and California, Florida, maybe that's tough. But Pennsylvania, North Carolina,
I've already said we're going to see a rise in the Tea Party. I think Thomas Massie, the MTGs, all of those type of people, they're already, because they're already being pushed. Thomas Massie doesn't want to not be. He's always going to be conservative Republican, but he's being pushed out by a certain base. And the rise of the Tea Party, because him and Rand Paul and all of the people that disagree with all this money being spent, it's atrocious. And it is going to affect us long term, the amount of money we are
1,000%.
I
just mean in the short term. I think this midterm, you're going to see an anti-AIPAC Tea Party style number come for the Democrats. And And
it
then
seems like there's zero backlash for them too. Like they can just blatantly lie. Like Mamdani can come in there and say we're gonna make everything free or whatever, and then raise taxes on everybody. Spanberger, the same thing. Like she can come in there, run on these, the communist, socialist, the talking points or whatever. We're gonna make everything cheaper, more affordable or whatever, and they can just completely lie, and there's like zero backlash for them. Like people are just like have the attention span of an amoeba. Like they don't remember like what they campaigned on, what they ran on or whatever, what they were voting for, and then they just completely get duped into it, and then they're like, okay, yes, please, more, thank you.
Well, to be fair to that point, people can say that about Iran right now. We campaigned on no war, and here we are.
Yeah,
which is a fair point.
Yep, absolutely. And it's this is something that President Trump would have been critical of if he wasn't in office. He would have been critical of this war. I don't care what anybody says. He would, like, if say he wasn't in office or whatever, and this was 10 years ago, he would have been hypercritical of this entire campaign. It's
absolutely, I think he would have been. And I don't know. That's why, like I said, I'm hoping against hope that this is that he's right, that this is going to be short term, that we're going to be there for a month or two. I just don't see that. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the area.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is too, is like thinking about this, as a whole, right? Look at how evil the other piece is look at how evil Iran is, right? Look at how evil the Iranian government is. They're literally firing Shahed drones into random countries that have like nothing to do with this. They're firing drones into Oman. Like Oman doesn't they're like Switzerland of the Middle East. Like they don't have anything to do with anything in their fire. There's like literally nothing there, and they're firing these things into their country or whatever. Like they're firing these things at random at any country, anywhere. Go ahead. I got the eye roll.
I don't think it's
eye roll.
Yeah.
What?
Madeline rolls her eyes when she does.
We love the eye roll. We love the Madeline eye roll.
It's not random though, because it puts pressure on Trump, because when you're bombing random countries that are not expecting it, it puts pressure on them. And any of these countries that have a base there, Iran said is up for grabs. And what's crazy is that there's reports that Netanyahu ran to Berlin during the first few days of the war. Like, what? Okay, let's go back. So, but Spain just came out, and now Trump's all pissed at Spain because Spain's like, I want no part of this. I don't want the backlash of it. So I think it's very clear. I don't think it's random. I think if there's anybody, if you're supporting Saudi Arabia and you're supporting Trump and you're supporting attacking Iran, Iran's good. Then hey, and Iran, maybe that country was just silent, since sometimes being neutral, it's like running as an independent. You can't run as an independent. You got to have the balls if you're going to run. If you're going to sit there right in the middle of a war zone, well, guess what? You better have the balls. Are you on my team or their team?
But also, you know what? I think this is for someone like me that's totally NATO critical. I'm sitting here and I'm like, so what? Why am I paying into this? We just got, I guess, does what happened today trigger Article 5 with the attack?
Thank you.
Look, they attacked a consulate. Okay, so according to Article 5, Spain doesn't have a choice. Thank
you. I agree. I think NATO, we should get rid of NATO. I've been saying the first Trump 1.0 wanted to, the first Trump administration was like, we're leaving NATO. This is ridiculous. The only reason we stayed into NATO was because of the Ukraine-Russia war. And everybody felt like we needed to stay there. And meanwhile, the minute we said, I said this one of the last times I was on here, the minute we said we were going to go to Greenland, they were like, okay, well, then we're going to come fight you. You're not going to Greenland. Okay, then why am I protecting you?
Exactly.
Because as far as I'm concerned, you're either going to have us pay you and we're going to protect you. And if we say we're taking Greenland, you're going to be on our side. And if not, fuck you. Pull our troops. What?
Oh, 100%. I think NATO should pay us.
Right.
Yeah.
We're providing their defense.
Look, don't get me wrong. I mean, I don't know if we're going to win this war in Iran
We're gonna win.
without, North Macedonia.
We're gonna win at a political cost.
No, but I don't know if physically we'll be able to win it without the armies of Luxembourg. I really think that we're going to need Slovenia and Montenegro, because that's those are countries people have heard of. Without Latvia is okay. We probably wouldn't have done this. Like on some level, there's like 5 countries in Europe that there's like 5 countries in NATO that I actually give a shit about. Like,
so to be fair, Latvians were fighting with us in Afghanistan. Polish were fighting with us in Afghanistan.
Yes, but like
the French were fighting with us in Afghanistan. There's a lot of countries that were there that would surprise people, and there were a lot of countries that weren't there that would also surprise people.
But I just mean, like,
our supposed greatest ally was not there with us in Afghanistan. So,
no, exactly. I just mean, like, I don't know why I have to listen. Why we have to consult with. I mean, look, I'm not saying they didn't help. Okay, I'm going to be a dick. I'm not saying they didn't help, but was it make or break with Latvia? I mean, how many troops could they have?
Well, they have skin in the game. I mean, the Good Boom asked, did we win in Iraq and Afghanistan? I would say no. I would say that we didn't have a clear objective. This is the thing about regime change, right? I did a post about this the other day. We have one administration, right? The Biden administration that's funding Iran. They're pouring billions of dollars into Iran. And then, the next administration, Trump administration, is taking out the Iranian government. So we cannot win wars. We cannot win long term when all they have to do is wait us out 4 years. Like they do this. This is what the Taliban did with us in Afghanistan. Same with Iraq. All they have to do is wait another 4 years, and they're going to have a completely different stance from America. It's frustrating for us because we're fucking funding. The meme where they're saying, you see the missiles going up in one direction, you see the missiles going up and the other direction. We're funding both sides or whatever. It's so true. We literally are. It's.
There's a problem here, though. We've been funding both sides for too long. And meanwhile, China has not been funding. One of my reasons I've hated China isn't because I think they're bad, is because I think they're stupid. I've hated China, and I've always fought, I remember in Bernie back 2014, 2013, back when Bernie Sanders was running. I remember fighting with people because I said one day the tables are going to turn and China will be our number one enemy. And I do believe right now we are fighting a proxy war with China. And the bottom line is this: China, when they go to Africa and they want to invest in rare earth minerals and do all these things in Africa, they don't come into these countries and say, we're going to run the country. They're just like, hey, we're going to pay you, but we're starting a business here, right?
Yeah.
When America comes into countries, we're like, hey, we're going to run this country, move over, and maybe we'll give you some money.
Well,
it never works.
I think
and
that's also.
Oh,
sorry. No, finish my bad.
Well, I just was going to say that's why China has made, because China's military never goes to these different countries. China just keeps making these businesses everywhere. BRICS has built up. We've pissed off Russia for years by fighting proxy war with Ukraine. Now, I just heard a huge Russian tanker was blown up a couple hours ago, which has been confirmed. Wait till they find out it's either Israel or Ukraine. Ukraine, we paid and gave them all when Zelensky was like, hey, I'm getting in, let me help. Bro, it's all of our weapons we've given you. Who are you? Sit down. And it's and then you've got, if Israel did it, God, please, honestly, a part of me wants it to be Israel that did it. Let Russia say Israel did it so freaking they can just come in and help end this shit. Because I'm over it. Once Russia and China are full in, we will have no choice. We don't even have a base. We barely have a base left to go. We can't do boots on the ground. How do you do boots on the ground when they've blown up all of our bases? How are we going to get airvac people out? How are we going to get munition and everything else? It's bad enough that Iran is one of the hardest countries to invade. We've really hurt ourselves here, and the Trump administration is going to have to own up to it. I don't foresee this be winning anytime soon.
No, yeah, you're. I don't think this is a, a month project. I genuinely don't. And I'm looking at the Russian LNG on fire in the Mediterranean off the coast of Libya.
This is it. This is. I think Mandolin Elizabeth needs a parody account.
Dude, everybody says this all the time. I don't know who this person is, but hey.
No, I think a lot of it also has to do with the fact that China thinks in terms of decades, where many of our administrations think in terms of news. So I will say, for the Trump administration, they certainly don't think in terms of news cycles. They think in less time than that, up until the next press conference. But China has a plan. They can do their Belt and Road Initiative through Uganda because they're like, all right, we got 10 years.
Right.
We'll just take our sweet ass time. And they are the way, like I said before, with Vietnam and Iran waiting us out, China's just going to outwork us, over, especially when it comes to like the rare earths that are in like the Congo. Like, what are we going to do? We're going to invade the Congo? Like, no, that's not going to go well. We're going to invade the Congo on Chinese roads? Oh yeah, that ends well. The problem is, like I said, I think that the neocon wing showed that they have a lot more power than we think. And like you said, now they're talking about Cuba. Cuba at least made some sense. It's like right there.
Right.
It's not going to go well, but
Venezuela too. I mean, the with the election.
Fuck, I forgot about Venezuela.
Well, but the thing is like that's closer to home. Like there's a bigger impact, right? The election interference piece, the drug piece, like there's all these different things that are like have a direct impact. Whereas, Iran, in the Middle East, they're really bad guys and they fund terrorism and stuff like that. And they even, supply things to the cartels. I don't even know what, this story kind of disappeared. Sean Ryan was talking about this or whatever, but the Iranian mad pads that disappeared at the southern border, like, where are those things? Like, we haven't heard from the story just kind of, disappeared or whatever. Like, I don't know if the cartels have them or what's going on with that or whatever, but that was like maybe from 2.5 years ago or something like that. But we still, those things may be still out there. And so I don't know, like it's they're bad guys and stuff like that, but like I don't know if now is the time. I don't know if now is the best time. I guess if you're going to take him out, then do it with Trump, because Trump's probably the only one with enough resolve to just get it done. Like, you have to like just go in there and annihilate the current Iranian regime. You see that they're trying to prop up another leader who is exactly the same as the one we just took out, and you just have to finish it. You have to take out their entire the entire Iranian regime, and I don't think anybody but Trump has the resolve to do that, and I think he's going to. I mean, he took out 40 of their top leaders. I mean, he took out Soleimani. Like, he took out, like, if anybody's going to do it, it's going to be Trump. But now we're in it, right? There's no going back. He has to finish it now. Like, it looks, it's even worse for us if he doesn't.
Yeah. Not to mention, we have such a slim lead in both chambers that they're going to call a war powers vote. And even if it means nothing, because right now it actually does mean nothing, it's just going to look bad when he loses both of those votes and this keeps going on. The president has 60 days to
make a decision.
But when both houses call a what the hell's it called? A privilege resolution, and Trump loses both of them, which he's going to. He's absolutely going to. It'll be close, the votes, but he's going to lose them. It's going to look bad. It's going to make the whole idea this war is illegal thing certainly play a little bit more. Real quick on the Texas update, Tallarico is up by about 50,000 votes right now with about a third of the vote in, and Cornyn is up by 30,000 with a third of the vote in. So there's this Texas Senate race is
wow,
getting down to the God. I mean, look, Okay, two things here. I want Jasmine Crockett to win because I think she'll be easier to beat. However, her concession speech, if she loses, is going to be spectacular. So I don't know what I really want there.
What you really, really want?
I want her to I want her to lose because she's a bad person. But the concession speech, like I said, I think Tallarico will be harder to beat, especially with old ass Cornyn if he wins.
Honestly, this really sucks for Republicans that primary started, because imagine your primary starting and getting Republicans to the polls today. Like,
Yeah.
It's not like
They couldn't have picked the worst. I think Whatley walked away with it in North Carolina.
Which is crazy. Like, I don't know anybody that
sucks.
supports Whatley. That is just so.
Yeah, they called it. Half of the vote in.
There's not a single conservative that supports Whatley. Like,
yeah,
I don't
nobody
get it.
concerned. Don Brown and I talked. Me and Don. Yeah, it's.
I hosted Don Brown. Like, he's fantastic. Like, he's well known. He's an author. Like, I just don't get it.
I got the North Carolina results if you want to pull them up.
I'll tell you what it is, because I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with it now with infighting with different districts moving around, even in California. I'll tell you right now, Republicans, the infighting, the central committees, the GOP chairs that suck, the state GOPs. We have some really bad central committees. We have some really bad GOP chairs. We have people and incumbents that don't come back and help the grassroots anymore. We have lost a sense of what being what being an incumbent is all about. You're a leader. We lack leadership when it comes to grassroots. I'll tell you this: Democrats are fire at it.
Oh yeah, definitely. So the guy running for governor in New York, I got him elected twice. Bruce Blakeman, his team will not answer the phone for me. I put 7,000 people in a parking lot in 40 hours for a Charlie Kirk memorial in his county. He didn't show up. They won't answer my calls. It's almost like they don't want to win. I think that they want to lose. They want Trump to get impeached. They want the MAGA movement to die because they think that the world will go back to normal when Marco Rubio is president. I think they want the neocons back in. I think they want Rubio to run. And they just want this to go away. And I don't know if they truly get that, like, we're not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not, this isn't stopping. And I think that's been the plan all along.
If they open that border back up, it is going to get ugly in this country. I'm telling you right now, people are not going to sit back. And
we're not doing mass deportations right now because DHS is defunded. They can't.
Even like just that comment you put up that Rubio's not going to.
Yeah.
No, here's what's going to happen. The MAGA base is going to be pissed off at Vance over Iran, over Israel, over
Peter Thiel.
Peter Thiel, definitely over Epstein. They're going to be pissed off. The neocons will rally behind Rubio in the primary, and he'll win the primary. That's what's going to happen. And then Gavin Newsom will beat Marco Rubio in 28. Because the activists and the young people and the base that got Trump elected will be disenfranchised. Bookmark this clip and come back 3 years from now and tell, because I can see the writing on the wall right now. All the people that came out for Trump are going to be pissed off at Vance. And look, I'm a huge J.D. Vance fan. I think his story is incredible. I'm full bore behind him. Unless Lee Zeldin runs, because that's personal. Then,
I actually love Lee Zeldin. I think he's been one of the best cabinet picks we have especially with everything he's done at the EPA. It's very unfortunate how much he doesn't get credit for what he's done.
I will tell you something about Lee, and I have no problem saying this. There are a lot of fucking snakes in this game, a lot of bad people in politics. I would crawl over fucking broken glass for Lee Zeldin. He is one of the best people I have ever met, and I owe him my career. Truthfully, what he did in 22 out here with us, me and Sean Farish, and we were doing, he didn't have to. He never excluded us from anything. He brought us to Mar-a-Lago for an event. It was one of the best nights of my life. I owe that. There are bad people in politics. Lee Zeldin ain't one of them. He's a great guy.
That's the best endorsement. You need a commercial.
No, really, like he's a look. There are people in this game, and Madeline knows, that will just use you and throw you right away.
Yeah.
Lee Zeldin is not that. If I text Lee right now, he'll answer the phone. He's just a great guy. When last time I was in DC, I guess he saw on Twitter, I'm like, oh, DC bound, let's cause some trouble. He was like, stop by the office. Like he's just a real guy who made it, and I owe him everything. So I'm happy that, he's at least getting some recognition out there, because he deserves it.
Yeah.
I love that. So final things on the war. Well, for one, John Fetterman's a fan, as per usual. I know, Kev, you want to have a beer with John.
I love him. He looks
He
just looks so much fun. Like he's just a silly goose. Like I want to hang out with him.
I know. We'll invite him to, when you come to Orlando, it would be so fun.
I want to go on Space Mountain with John Fetterman after like 12 beers and just see what happens.
I want to do that too. So if that is up for grabs, like I'm in, please call
I think
me.
we all need to go to Florida and have like a long day happy hour and then have a podcast. And we're going to see how quick Madeline's eyes roll. How quick.
Let's do it. First off, I want to be clear. It is fucking freezing outside. So for me, hey, Kev, let's go to Florida.
That sounds so fun. Oh my God, Madeline, I love that idea so much.
I feel like we would be a really good group to have on like camera. Like it would be a really good record. I don't know if we should do it live because after a few drinks, but I will say that it would be a really great like recorded podcast for the four of us to like have drinks. And I
have the equipment to do like I have enough equipment here that we could do like a 4-person webcam roundtable if you had a room that was big enough. Like,
don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, I feel like that would be like we should maybe plan that because that might be like a real during primary, like hotbed of primaries is coming up soon. It might be like actually a real fun reason to have a little fun there. Yeah.
And then Angela, where are we going afterwards?
Cowboys,
the best
Cowboy,
the best bar in America.
Cowboy, everyone, all the
literally, it's one of the best bars in America. It's in Orlando. It's my favorite place. I once took a $49 flight from Long Island on Southwest just to go there on a Tuesday night. We were looking up flights to Florida. We just saw like $49 to Orlando. And we were like, yo, you want to go to Cowboys tonight? Wow. And we just did it. And I'm not proud of it.
$49, please.
Yeah.
It's girl math, right? Like basically you'd be like, yeah.
What do you guys think the airline tickets and fuel, everything's going to look like here soon? If we continue down this road, it's going to be hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I bought the dip today, so I'm pretty happy about that. So
hey,
buy the dip, kids. That's not financial advice. Got to say that for the lawyers.
But no, Madeline, I love your idea. And I always love like the day drinking, like Seth Meyers day drinking thing. Like I totally want that to be, that would be
I'm too old to start at like 10 o'clock these days. That was like 10 years ago, Madeline.
There's
like
a place.
Day drinking is like a good thing for me.
That's where it's, no, me too. That's where it's at. Day drinking all the way.
There's a place out here that we all used to go to when we were in our 20s. And I'm friends with the owner's grandson. They're family friends. And I was like, yo, you guys need to do like an over 35 night on Friday, started at like 5:30.
Yeah.
And ended at like 10:30, and then let the kids come in afterwards. And they were like, what do you mean? I'm like, yo, you play all bad 2000s, like Neo and Usher, Red Bull Vodkas, like just Jaeger bombs. Like, you do that and the place will fill. And he was like, all right, we'll give it a try. So we're all out promoting it, and I have no idea how this is going to go. I get there. This place with asses to elbows. You couldn't fit back there. Just playing everybody.
Cincinnati and Kentucky, like Midwest towns in the South, they have all, that's like the hottest bars usually in the cities, or like when they played like the 90s, Kesha, all those songs, Spice Girls. Yeah.
Yes.
Yo,
Yes.
as soon as they like, I was like on my third Red Bull vodka, like ready to pass out, and because apparently I can't drink those anymore. And then LaBouche came on, and I lost
LaBouche. Oh my
I-
God, LaBouche.
lost it.
LaBouche. Not LaBouche. Oh
Yes,
my
it was. It
God.
wasn't great. It wasn't great.
Fucking A.
I like your alt account. It's good.
Yeah, the Trangela Bel Camino. I know.
And
Love
apparently
me.
it made you Jesus
that-
and the Rock.
Is that the that's a rock, right?
Love me some Trangela Bel Camino. No, that sounds so fun. Yeah, we need to do all of this. Like 100%. Yes. Kevin's been talking about coming to Orlando. So, it's happening. We need to make this happen, guys. But yeah, John Fetterman is, his quote is the world is safer. He approves. Let's have a beer with John Fetterman. I mean, anyways, do we think, I know we've been talking a lot about this, but kind of final things. Is it about weapons of mass destruction? Is that what it's really about? Or do we think okay. I mean, I defer to Madeline.
For Iran?
No, I don't think it is.
For
Yeah.
Iran?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, the thing is, so here's
Oh.
that's Molly. Here's the second part about this, though. Like, so taking out the Iranian government, right? So places like Gaza and Lebanon will actually get safer as a result, right? This is gonna these places are funded by Iran. There's the munitions that they have, like Yemen. Yemen is another place. Like they fund the munitions for these places, so they're propping up these terrorists, and now that's gone, right? Now a big piece of that is gone. So these places will actually get safer. A lot of the pro Gaza people or whatever, they're like it's gonna have a positive impact in these places that they're anti having Israel have this war, Israel and America have this war in Iran or whatever, but like it's gonna have a positive impact. Like Gaza is gonna get safer as a result. Like that's like they're not gonna be propping up Hamas in the same ways. They're not gonna be propping up Hezbollah in the same ways. And so these places get safer as a second hand. Like these people that are against having been there, I spent many years there. Like Iran is propping up a lot of what they're doing, and so that's a secondhand effect of this. That's another reason. Go ahead, Madeline. I know you want to
Or we just radicalize like the next generation of them. Like
I don't think so. I think so. A lot of they wouldn't be able to stand on their own without having somebody propping them up, right? This isn't a lucrative business that they're in, fucking lobbing munitions into Israel. Like unless you have somebody propping you up and allowing you to do this, like it's not gonna continue. Like they don't.
Have you heard of China? Like China loves this. We're spending money. China will fight this proxy fund.
But
That's what Brexit's all about. Like, why would China not? Because at the end of the day, if we continue, China knows American idiots will just keep going over there and try to make world peace. And then next thing you know, I knew I was targeting calls. Sorry guys, election calls.
You're fine.
But I feel like, why wouldn't they? China's going to keep funding Iran. We're going to keep seeing them pop up. You act like ISIS, all these groups existed 20 years ago. They didn't. It's every time we go in and do these regime changes, we radicalize new groups and they all kind of breed in together. And it's
the thing is China doesn't like getting caught with their pants down, right? They're not going to obviously support anything like this, like Iran would. Iran didn't give a fuck. Like they don't care if we know that they're supplying Hezbollah. They don't care if we know that they're supplying Hamas, because they were. And so same with Yemen. Like they don't care. Like China is a little bit more concerned about how they look or whatever. They're not going to overtly supports these things in the same way that Iran would. They just won't. It's not going to happen. Like they would. It's different when you're talking about a country like Iran. versus a terrorist organization like Hezbollah and Hamas. Like they're not gonna it just won't work the same way. Like they're just China's more concerned with their image too. Like they don't want to have that negative stigma attached to them.
Okay, so
Oh,
if we
hold
have
on,
it
hold
your
on,
way-
hold on, real quick. With a quarter of the voting, Dan Crenshaw is down 2,000 votes.
Good, he's a fucking predator.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
He's
The
just
guy, I'll be honest with you, I have never had more promise for somebody that disappointed me in politics. When he went on Saturday Night Live and like owned the joke and shit, he could have done such great fucking things. Instead, he just went straight to his broker's house and like got real dickheady real quick.
Yeah, he's a huge disappointment, especially for the veteran community. Like I don't even know how he made it in the special operations community with, you know, the way he is. Like it just doesn't compute for a lot of us. Like it doesn't make sense. Like somebody with that level of dedication and then just, you know, stabbing everybody in the back. Like it just doesn't make any sense. Like,
Yeah, Crenshaw might be. I mean, it's early, but it's 9 points. With what is it? Yeah,
yes, Ange, I agree. It comes from war. It comes from, yes, it does come from religions, but we're not. Here's the problem: spiritual wars are not going away. They've been. It's a test of time. Spiritual wars will continue to be here. They're dividing our base now. Let's not talk about the fact that spiritual wars are now a part of the America talk. That whole thing that went out. Did you guys see that? Like how like they said like Armageddon and like. They saying like this is the end or like Christ fight or something like that. Did you guys see like the military like putting out that whole like religious thing?
No.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of being alive. Like,
yeah, I got shit to do.
Did you guys not see? You guys should go.
Armageddon can't happen until we all go to Disneyland.
Yes.
Yeah. What the hell?
We
need to get the Orlando trip in there before that.
Yeah, we definitely need. Yeah.
No, that was a real
essence.
thing. But religion definitely divides. And I don't believe in the peace. Listen, it's been decades of peace in the Middle East. America going in and trying to like fix it. It's not going to happen. It's just not. I don't believe it's going to happen anytime soon. And if it is, it's going to be at a cost of a lot of American tax dollars and a lot of lives. And I don't think it's worth it. I don't even think we should have gotten involved this time. If Israel wanted to go in and bomb the shit out of Iran and try to do a regime change, let Mossad do it. Why did CIA and why did we have to get involved? I think it was a bad idea.
I agree.
Yes. Well, so you guys were already kind of talking about Spain and NATO.
I was just reading the comments. They're funny.
Should the U.S. abandon NATO?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is NATO aligned with an America First foreign policy? Where are we at on this?
No, not at all. We should leave the UN and NATO. Like it's like both of them try to undermine us. Both of them, like we dump billions of dollars into these fucking organizations and they completely undermine everything that we're going to do. They don't have our best interests in mind. They don't provide us with any protection. We're protecting them. We do not need to be involved with either of those organizations.
The price of paella just went up twice as much. So what happened?
Madeline, what's
New
up?
York Times just said 50,000 U.S. troops in the Middle East are assigned to war against Iran. Boots are going on the ground. Fighter jets flowing into the region, according to New York Times.
That's the thing is like they're embedded, like they're in bunkers. They're in like it was a bit short-sighted to think that you could just bomb them out of there. Like we saw the same thing with Assad, right? You have to there's a little bit more to this. These people, this is how they rule these countries, and because they stay hidden, they're away from them, they're separated, they're in bunkers, they're all these things, and so that's the challenging piece about this. I don't know why.
Matt, where do you see that?
Huh?
Where do you see that?
New York Times just that was one. It was a New York Times person just put it out. They shared their article with me like I care, but but it is a New York. There's other people confirming it, and then I guess Trump's apparently going nuts. An Iranian ballistic missile struck one of our largest U.S. military bases since we've been on Yoleid, whatever air base in Qatar, and it's developing. That was less than an hour ago. And then Trump just started going nuts, and now they announced boots are on the ground. We're doing boots on the ground. 50,000 troops are being deployed. So we'll see. It is still going, but
Well,
this is
there we
not-
go.
CENTCOM in U.S. CENTCOM Commander Brad Cooper says 50,000 troops, 200 fighter jets, 2 aircraft carriers, and multiple bombers are currently involved in Operation Epic Fury, striking Iran. The U.S. has now sunk 17 ships, hit 2,000 Iranian targets, and more capability are on the way. Boots are going on the ground from CENTCOM.
Wow.
So,
I'll be right back.
That's Where's that alcohol when you need it? For all
Right?
of us who-
I know. Do
for
you
all
want to
the
fly?
people-
Can you check the flights right now? Can you? How is it $49 to come to Orlando? Because
Yeah, well, I'm bringing right after I finish this
come stay.
American-made Redneck Riviera by
Let's
John
go to
Rich.
Disney tomorrow. Let's go to Disney tomorrow together. Let's go to Epcot and drink around the world.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
but we can't have any Spanish wine. We got to. They're gonna be like freedom fries back in the
There's
day.
no Spain in Epcot, so there's. So I don't know. Oh,
We'll go
man.
look for Disney and the pedos that are hiding out somewhere. We'll go dig them all out for everyone.
No, what's that ride?
It's a small world. They're in
Yeah.
That one where you can get off and like walk around and shit. Not get off, like that's
Get
not what I
off.
meant.
Yeah, get off.
That's not what I meant, you freak.
And it's a small world.
We'll get Kevin with a bunch of pictures of with princesses. It'll be a good time.
yeah, I got the.
I'll
I
get
got-
take a picture in the back.
I want to be clear.
Baboon
I want to be
around
clear,
there somewhere.
Cinderella. You better watch yourself, okay? Because don't make me turn the charm on.
So I got it. If you
By
want
the
to.
way, here's a question: if Cinderella's slipper fit perfect, then why did it fall off?
I don't know why.
It's like one of those things like where her foot shrank because of like the cold.
I
or
don't
the
know.
weather.
Sounds like some bullshit to me.
Maybe she got a blister. I don't know.
Performance anxiety. Whatever. I don't know. One of those kind of things.
Well,
If it fit perfect, why did it
Dave
fall
said
off?
she got drunk.
My shoe, my glass slipper have never fallen off. By the way, speaking of fairy tales, this isn't a fairy tale. But you guys see that video going around about the Lion King?
No.
no.
What about it?
The song in the beginning when he picks Simba up, some guy that speaks Zulu tells these guys what they're singing. Have you seen this?
No.
Oh, sweet Moses! This is the greatest. Here we go. Lion
We
King.
have covered a lot of weird shit tonight, from the
Yeah.
Trump Cash Cow Wizard book to this.
Yeah.
Okay, you're
Let's-
all.
let's-
You
Yeah,
know,
there's like hidden messaging in the Lion King though. Like there's like weird
Really?
yeah, when like the dust or whatever settles when he falls or whatever, I'll have to look it
Yeah,
up.
when Scar dies or
Yeah.
whatever. Some
Just
or, Mustafa.
When
Okay.
yeah,
Mustafa?
yeah.
Okay, so this video is two dudes asking this guy that speaks Zulu or whatever the hell it is they're speaking
Oh shit.
what they're saying. The part what
Hold
they're
on.
saying. The Lion King's different forever.
Oh no, hold on. Sorry. I'm trying to hold on. Oh, I don't know. Okay. I think I got it.
Do it. So you sing it like Dancing Gonya Bagiti Baba Ngonya Ma. Say it again. What does it mean? It means look, there's a lion. Oh my God. You're joking. That is not what that means. That is not what that means. That's exactly what it means. That's what it means. Look, there's a lion. Oh my God. Look, there's a lion. Oh my God. It's a lion.
It's
I'm-
everything's different now.
Side note.
Next
Yeah.
time,
My friend owns a bar, and my friend texts me. She goes, I just want to say that I would pay for all of you guys to come to my bar just so, because I think everybody would drink listening to you guys all talk about this. It's making me need a drink.
Oh man. Oh man.
Fair. I said fair. I said we'll work on it. We'll work on
Live
it.
Let's
podcast.
do it. We're in. I mean, I'm in.
The
I don't
traveling
know.
will be the traveling bar goers. We just
Let's
talk
do
where
it.
we all just fight it
That's
out.
hey, I would quit my job and do that full time.
Me too. Quit my job.
Look, there's a lion. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, that's why they lift him up. It's like, look, there's a light. You know, that's why.
Yeah. Everything's different now.
Yes. Oh my God.
Watch that with go sit down and watch that with your niece. I bet you it changes the whole movie.
Yeah, that's
Come
so true.
and just come to
Come
Texas.
to Texas.
I
Ooh.
will be in Austin. Not Austin. No, I won't. I'll be in Houston at the end of the month. I'm
Whoa.
speaking at the high school. I should know what this is called. The high school conservative shit. Give me a second. I'll tell you what it is. High school. Hold on.
This is a really good sell. Everyone go.
Look,
This is why
there's a li-
Kevin defends Turning Point all the time and fights with me. Just throwing it out there.
Look, there's a lion.
Ooh, shit.
High school
There's a
conservatives of
lion.
America.
Okay. All right. Get it, Kev. We love it for you.
Are you
Thank
going to
Kev.
CPAC?
No. CPAC sucks.
Oh, I've asked this question, Madeline.
will
because,
say-
I've been contemplating going to some of these things, and I don't know. So I've
Look,
been asking.
CPAC was fun when it was in Florida, but when it's in DC, I'm not paying $500 a night to stay at the Gaylord. Also, you freeze. That's just not fun. And I joke around the difference between CPAC.
It's in Dallas.
Oh, it's in Dallas. Oh, this one's in. Oh, yeah, that's right. But look, this is what I say all the time. At Turning Point, I'm the oldest person, so it's got a young vibe, and at CPAC, I'm the youngest, so it's like I'm in a damn retirement home. So there's just a different vibe to them.
Are
Yeah.
you going, Madeline?
A lot of I have a lot of people going. I'm contemplating going. It is in Dallas, which is fun. It's a
Yeah.
lot of
What? Dallas is fun. Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
There's another Cowboys in Dallas.
yeah.
Ooh, Kev, how are you not going?
Dallas isn't even Texas.
Yeah, they have that thing where they walk around with the cows, like in
Dallas.
Landman.
Not in Dallas. Dallas is not even Texas. I don't know. It's not a
Yeah,
good-
I mean, I have my love-hate relationship with CPAC. I like it when it's in DC because I can actually schedule meetings outside of CPAC and then go back and forth. It makes it productive at
Yeah.
least when I go. But yeah, it is. But I don't know. I feel like there's certain people that I've been trying to avoid. I'm avoiding other places where CPAC I can see certain people that I avoid and get them out of the way. I can see people who I haven't seen that I'm not trying to go to certain events that they'll be, and then it won't be weird when I reach out to them for something. Welcome to politics, guys. Just throwing it out there. Don't
Is it
do what
for-
I do for a living.
Is it Fort Worth? Yeah, I totally get what you mean. But yeah, is it Fort Worth next to Dallas?
Yes. And
Alright,
Fort
so-
Worth is nicer though.
I dictate where everything is by what the airport's called. So Dallas and Fort Worth are the same because it's the same airport.
I mean,
Well, it's 6 minutes. I will say this: where it's at, it is convenient. It's only it's less than 10 minutes from the airport.
I mean, look, I think that if you want to be involved in politics, if you want to be involved in that sort of way, I think it's good to go to either one of the conventions.
Yeah.
To go to there's a whole bunch of smaller ones too,
Yeah.
not just CPAC and Turning Point. There's people will do meetups and stuff like this high school conservative thing. I can't wait to go to it and speak to the kids. I'm really excited about that. But I think
Yeah,
it's
how have your events been going lately? I think it's so cool that you do that, and I know you've been talking a lot about it. How has it been going?
it's been fun because look, and we did a meetup for the State of the Union with some of the Turning Point chapters out here on Long Island. It's nice to see the kids that want to be involved and want to take their life into their own hands. And it's good to introduce college kids to like some of the local donors and some of the local elected officials and stuff are there, and they really get a sense of what local politics is, because
Mhm.
it's not going on Fox News and arguing with the women on The View. Local politics is about tax rates and how to actually impact people's lives and how to move the snow and shit. There was one kid,
Yeah.
he's going to Stony Brook Medical School, and I put him in touch with one of the bigger donors who's a podiatrist, and now he's got like an internship or whatever, a residency or some shit, whatever the hell they call it. So I like to be able to do that, because I wished when I was growing up, when I was in my 20s, there was people that were willing to do that, particularly on a local level. But as somebody that really built a movement from scratch, I didn't have any funding. We didn't have any donors. It was just like t-shirt sales and stuff. I can speak to the kids about what it takes to really get involved and how long it takes. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember, I'll tell you a quick story. So when I was in college, Ben Shapiro came to speak at my school. This is like 10 years ago. And I didn't know any politics. I just knew I had opinions, and it was into the Obama administration. It was like 2015, whatnot. And one of the kids in class was like, "This guy is coming to speak tonight. I think you'd really like him." And I remember being like, "What the hell am I going to learn from? Who the fuck is this guy?" And I remember listening to him, do his debates and ramble everything off. And I remember thinking to myself, okay, that's what I want to do. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how I get there, but that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. And, whatever you think of Ben, whatever you think of his politics or whatever, I owe him a lot for being the first person to
How
show
old
me
were
that-
you at that time? How old were you?
So I was older. I was like 26.
Yeah,
I
mean, young. Yeah.
no. I went to college. I enjoyed my early 20s, but that was the first time I'd ever heard anyone speak politics like that, in that sort of forum. It was sort of that during that time of the rise of like the intellectual dark web with like Dave Rubin and Barry Weiss and Jordan Peterson was huge, and Rogan was really getting into politics and shit. But I'd never heard anyone talk like that before. And it was that moment that I knew that I was going to figure out a way to make whatever the hell it is I'm doing now. I don't even know what the hell you call it. I'm an influencer, which I hate that word. But
influence.
so if I could help the kids out with that, because it's tough. If you want to get like some of the bigger names, you want to get like Posobiec or Benny Johnson. It's tough to pay for them to come out or whatever the hell their arrangement is. So as much as I can help them out, I try to, because I wish people had done that I wish I had started when I was 20 as opposed to when I was 30. And so it's a lot of fun, I think. And I'll speak anywhere you can invite me. Like, you invite me, the most dangerous place in the world is between me and a microphone. So
But the most also, that goes back to like what I was saying with my biggest thing is a lot of incumbents back in the day, a lot of incumbents came back and really helped with the grassroots. We're not seeing that from the Republicans anymore. And you do get that wowed. The young people that are in college that are coming to like the young Republican meetings, things like that, when the incumbents come back, they do get wowed because they see that person on TV or they see that person on Fox, whatever it is. And so, yeah, it sucks because I think our party needs a little bit of motivation. We also keep electing the Watleys. We keep electing these establishment candidates. People like Don Brown, there are great candidates out there that will return home. It's just we don't have them. And I don't understand why establishment keeps winning, because the movement on the ground is completely opposite. And I'll tell you what thing, maybe not term limits, but maybe we need to put like a cost. Like for Congress, you get 20 million. You can use your 20 million however you want, but that's all you get. Maybe we shouldn't allow like just endless spending on all these elections. President 20 million, Congress 500,000, whatever it looks like, because that's really what is killing our party. We have the House. Let's put that on there.
Yeah.
And you know what else it is too, is that a lot of people, and like I was saying before about the sort of influence, I don't even know where we weren't on camera for that. The sort of influencer base that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
The people with 500,000 followers that you see on Fox, that you see on Newsmax, a lot of them don't leave the news desk. And for whatever reason, and I'm sure they have their reason. That people are busy, everyone got jobs and whatnot and all that shit. But like, you know, if you invite me somewhere and I can afford to go, I'll go. Like I don't like when I go to speak somewhere, I don't get paid. Sometimes they'll throw me like my flight, but I want to show them what it's possible to do. I mean, look, I'm the son of a cop, and my mom was a manager in a restaurant, and I was at a fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago for the governor of New York. Like you can do that. And I think that's why I like JD Vance so much, because you know what? You look, Peter Thiel and Palantir, but look, there was a time JD was not like one of these legacy families that, you know, were ninth generation at Harvard. You know, he worked his ass off and he got really lucky and kept working his ass off and showed that it is possible to be a complete fucking nobody and become the vice president of the United States. Lee Zeldin, same thing. You know, grew up, his parents are divorced. You can do this. Not everyone can, and you have to get unbelievably lucky. You know, I mean, not everybody, you know, graduates from Yale Law School and then bumps into, you know, the guy who started PayPal. But you know what? If you put yourself in the right rooms, if you put yourself on the field, if I say it to young kids all the time about the conventions and stuff, you know, if you want to be a player, you got to be on the field.
Yeah.
You got to show up. You got to do 99 things for free before someone gives you something for free. If you start a podcast and you want to be Joe Rogan, you're never going to do it. If you get into politics and you think that you're going to get paid on your first campaign for working a school board race in Topeka, Kansas, it's not going to happen. You have to volunteer on 9 campaigns before you get offered, like, to have your dinner paid for. That's unless you're one of these Ivy League snobs that goes to like Harvard or Georgetown or American, or, you know, you gotta intern in DC getting paid shit money for a summer to do these sorts of things. And I think that a lot of people think that you just like, oh, I have an opinion, so I'll be on Fox. And it's like, yo, like Jesse Waters was Bill O'Reilly's bitch for 20 years before he got his own show. Like, that's a long ass time. You know,
I will say for CPAC, for anybody watching that's younger or that like wants to get involved, I think the one thing for CPAC, I tell people who are like interested, and if you can like go with friends or whatever to make hotel room like better, whatever that looks like, there is a lot of people you can get photos with, a lot of the people that you really idolize in the party or that might motivate you. You can watch the new, like your favorite news channels, podcasters right there. They usually have like shows that you can watch. It is a great place where you can see and you can really feel like you're actually like hands length from these people that are making decisions and that you are wanting to be in these same rooms. And the ticket is not expensive. It's the hotel and flying there. That is. So they don't, I will give CPAC that. They don't mark the ticket up incredibly because of that.
No, and you know, normally, generally speaking, the people who will go to the Turning Point conferences and go to CPAC are normally the cool ones that will like hang out and take pictures and, you know, sign their book and take a selfie and shit. Normally they're not assholes. You know, there are people in this industry that are huge dicks that wouldn't, you know, put you out if you were on fire. Chris Cuomo. But, you know, most of the people that go to the conventions are pretty chill, and like, you know, you bump into them at the bar afterwards, after the day they're hanging out. You know, it's
and you can meet people from other parts of the country. So when you do start running campaigns, or if you are getting involved, you need, like, I can't tell you how many people I call. Like, all of us live in a different state. Every single one of us live in a different state, and so like it helps having people, meeting people with that are want to be in this space.
Well, and also because then when an event comes up and you want to go to it, maybe you don't have to pay for your hotel because you met a friend at CPAC and they've got a couch. And, you know, I cannot tell you how many couches I've crashed on to like go to, you know, the Southwest Florida
Well,
Republican.
Kevin, let's be honest. Most campaigns hire within. Like most people, like when they're like, it's not that easy to get a job. You're gonna have to get paid. A lot of people are like, hey, they're paying jobs. Like, come apply or like, give me your resume. Or they'll be like, hey, my friend worked on this campaign. We should hire them.
Definitely.
So yeah, it is a great time. Like if you are getting involved, hate to take up time on Angela's podcast. I do not get paid by CPAC by any means. But these bigger places give you more of a like an opportunity to meet more people and like really get your feet in the door to what this is going to look like long term.
1,000%. And it really gives you an idea of, is this what you really want? Is this really what you want to do? Because like I said,
they're assholes.
Yeah, you know what it is that I think a lot of people see politics as almost like a reality TV show. And to some extent it can be. But, most people are shocked when they get into a campaign office and find out what it really is. Like, it's like getting petitions signed and making phone calls. It's not like going on your local news channel and debating. That's not what it is. But especially.
And it takes years to get to the fun jobs, by the way. Like years. Like definitely. I went years and I put up a lot of bullshit, a lot of tears for people being assholes to me before I was like being paid to like do what I do.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's I mean, look, and then sometimes you work on congressional campaigns and the guy wins and he stiffs you $25,000.
That's true too.
No one in particular.
Oh my God. Wow.
And just like that's why I'm a fucking lib.
You guys are
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of in a similar boat, but it's not related to
she might not be. She might not be around the mountain yet, but she's coming
around. We're talking about booze and hang out with all of us. You can't get.
But you know what is that
hillbilly than some of us once you get it again.
But that's also why I think the conventions are cool, because you run into the people that are fine, like that are normal, and there's a lot of people out there that are freaks and like don't go out, and they just, it's not about partying and I mean, look, some of them get pretty wild, but like I grew up in the era where I didn't want to spend any time with conservative people on television. The people who blamed like Columbine on Eminem. I'm like, I don't want to fucking hang out with them. Like, I play Grand Theft Auto. I'm not shooting up my school. Like, but now a lot of it is regular people just hanging out. And
yeah, I mean, it's a great point, because like, I don't know, online and, social media is a whole different thing than real life, and meeting people in real life and hanging and getting to know people is so much more important than actually getting a sense of who people are. And honestly, yeah, we can all hang, like a lot of us, like, okay, sure, there's some people that you don't want to hang with, and you learn that pretty quickly, but it is cool to, for example, go to Moms for Liberty, which I was canceled for doing, and have conversations with people. And it's like, wow, we're actually so similar. We can relate on so many things, and we're not that different actually. And
especially if nothing is happening in your area and you go to like a Moms for Liberty or a CPAC or a Turning Point, or they used to do that. What was the one Mike Flynn used to do? Reawaken America, stuff like, you go to any of those, like, it lets you know that you're not nuts, that you're not, that there are so many people out there like you, and you learn how to flip your school board race. Cause like, especially the Moms for Liberty stuff, because I think they do a good job with like the hyper local races. People don't know, oh, my school board's insane. Okay, well then go change it. All right, well, where do I even start? I mean, I know where to do that, but we didn't know when we first started. You got to meet. Yes, politics sounds a lot like the rest of the entertainment industry. I
got threatened last night by 2 different committee chairs because we have to move districts. Trust me, like it is like it's like a soap opera too. There's a lot of sleeping around. There's a lot of chair moving. There's a lot that goes on.
I live in New York. My county, our GOP chairs run this like the fucking Gambinos. It is bananas. Meanwhile, I'm out here like, I'm trying. I lost that sentence. But they run it.
I'm out here like
it can be like a mafia, and
But But like for all of us saying this, I just want to say, as much as it's not as fun and hot topic with wars, it's a great conversation because not enough people actually know how to get involved, where to go. And we've all been just talking about how we're not getting enough voters turnout. We don't have the parties we used to have. So honestly, there should be more podcasters that talk about things like this because we don't talk about it. And as much as it sounds ridiculous, it can be fun. It can be hard and shitty, but like it is fun. And as much as we all don't like each other a lot on the inside, we would all stick up for each other usually when it comes time. Like a lot of us would call each other and be like, we have to include her, like she's been around forever, you know. Like, even if we don't like that person, we'll be like, fine, like she's
plus
been around forever. We gotta call
you
her.
Find out who the real ones are pretty quickly, you know.
Always.
And it's not especially if you know somebody from being online, like you find out who they are almost fucking instantly because there are so many people in this industry who have like the greatest online persona, and then you meet them in real life and they are so fucking boring. Like 180 characters is their max. You know, that's all they've got.
Well, I think we're gonna definitely have a lot of, one of our biggest things though is, will these TikTokers, will these influencers convert and actually help us get the base? That's my only thing I'm gonna say, because I know a lot of TikTokers, I know a lot of faces that go on Fox and they don't do anything with candidates. They don't do anything as of going to like these events because they don't need to, because that wasn't their goal. And you know, we need to be careful also who we're listening to, because some of these people are not politically smart.
Look, for the next 3 years until Trump is out, people are going to ride this wave, this Trump wave, to as much fame as humanly possible, and then hold on to that and stay the sort of influencer thing. But the real ones that are out, like, look, 28 primary, Trump's not in it. I will be in it. Like, I will be out registering voters, because I'm an ideologue. I'm not an opportunist. And
the real ones can also bow out for like a season because they need a break or because it's been too much. And the real ones can always come back. Like, you'll see the ones, those come in and out. The ones that are just influencers, they'll just stay, but you'll never see them actually do anything. Like,
oh yeah, but look, in December, call me in December, see if I answer.
Fair.
After like the last 2 months of, thank you, David.
I'm going back to this. I want to make sure you see it. Well done, Kevin. You inspire the future generations.
God, if my high school teachers could read that. I was at my nephew's JV baseball tryout, and I'm leaning against the fence. And all of a sudden I hear behind me, Smith, why am I looking at you right now? And it was my baseball coach from high school who still coaches varsity baseball. And he goes, there is no way you are old enough to have a kid on this fucking team, because if you do, I'm going to retire right now. And I was like, well, maybe I do. But no, hearing that's nice. So
yeah, I think that it's amazing. And I mean, all of this is so helpful. And, you know, we talk a lot about sort of like keyboard warriors and people online, you know, just going at it. But the boots on the ground, the people that are out there like you guys and doing the work and signing people up and getting people to vote and just like actually out there doing the work, I think is so important and inspirational. You know, we talked to Sean Hendricks last week, and you know, he was so inspired. He got involved in local politics, and so I love these stories because it's, you know, it's just encourage it, empower it. Yeah.
By the way, it looks like Tellerico's running away with it.
Oh, yeah.
Abbott won too.
Yeah,
like a lot of establishment candidates, though, it's really shocking because there's a lot of people who
money.
Yeah, and it looks like Crenshaw's gonna lose.
Good.
Well,
but you know what sucks though is that some of these primaries are so early that Crenshaw losing makes him a lame duck for 9 months. You know what I mean? Like, not even 9 months. It makes him a lame duck for 11 months. So now he has no allegiance to anybody. Now he's just about finding his next gig at Raytheon or some shit. So it's like, that lame duck session for some of these guys is wild. Let's just keep going through some of it. Where's the Maya Flores seat? I like her. Maya Flores is going to lose. Valentina Gomez is going to lose. Looks like Crockett's going to lose.
Good.
Paxton is down 16,000 votes. Yeah, so it looks like Cornyn's going to win that one.
Okay, well, I know thank you for the update in real time. Appreciate it. Definitely good to know. I'm going to go to this question. I'm going to bow out for a second and let you answer because I know you guys will be able to take this one. Why is Trump Israel first, not America first? Well, that was part of the question. Is it America first? Is it not America first? Like, how, in terms of the war.
There is, and I'm going to cut Madeline off here because I know she got something to say. But I think there's also a difference between.
I'll be right back.
You can be America first and support Israel in that order. And I think that people think that, like, if you like Israel, that means you're Israel first. And for me, I'm like, okay, I support people with values that are similar to mine, but I put my country first. And we're in a place now where, like, if you say anything kind about Israel in any way, shape, or form, it's like you're a traitor to America. And I think that's bullshit.
Fair.
Here we go. I like England. Does that make me fucking England first?
No.
And I don't know.
You don't have no. And here's the thing. I don't even think it's like I said. I like living in LA. You you're surrounded by you have Persians on one side of you. You have Orthodox Jews on another. You have LA. You have Koreatown, like 2 blocks from the Orthodox Jews. From West Hollywood on over. If you're in LA, you understand where I'm coming from there on the map. And it's interesting because you don't wake up and say, oh, I didn't wake up one day and be like, oh, I hate Jews. That's not how it works. I don't hate Jewish people. I have lots of friends that are Jewish people. I have friends that are Persians. And I'd be lying if I said, and they all know my takes because they've all heard me talk about it. But the fact is this, the war, the country Israel, and there's the lobby is the problem. We have a problem where we have money, and this money is controlling things, and the people with it tend to be Jewish. And I will say this, Jewish people tend to stick together, and there's something that one day maybe we'll all go down the melting pot and why the melting pot became what it is. But Jewish people tend to breed women, that they're smart. Princesses, Jewish princesses are a thing. The women that have kids, they're the ones that call it. But back to the war, I think that, Trump is, unfortunately, I think Ivanka is always been one of his number ones. Barron's his baby. I think Kushner has a real hold on him, and I think he has a lot of donors that fall in line with Israel. I'm sorry, Marietta Adelson is from Israel. Like, she claims that Israel is her country. Really, it was Palestine. When she was born, Israel was Palestine, just so everyone's aware. But Trump's number one donor is, Israel first. That's where they come from. So, and if your politicians are putting Israel before your country, then you should really ask them why. You have a right.
Thank you guys for, I knew you could boss that question.
Yeah.
She right. Nice. There you go, Madeline. You got this.
All you women stick together. This is bullshit.
That is not true. Have you seen my comment section? You always talk about it. Kev. I got women coming for me all the time. Come on.
Well, that's because they suck.
Fair.
Trump, what do you guys have to say about this? Trump needs to be impeached.
Impeachment doesn't even mean anything anymore. It's become so fucking pointless. They're going to impeach. Like, if they win back the House, they're going to impeach him on day one. Like,
Wait, I heard that. Do you know the movie Nuremberg Trials? You know how we always say how movies predict like the future.
mhm.
Right.
They are saying that there has been talks by like the far left. They've said that if they win midterms, they think we're looking at like between midterms and 2028, like they want to have the Trump cabinet like the Nuremberg trials. They say it's going to look like that. And I'm like, oh my God, please don't say it.
Well, I mean, we should check how that ended. But by the way, that's a great movie.
That is a great movie.
I thought
But
Russell
it's
Crowe was
very interesting
spectacular.
because somebody it was a leak, and somebody, you know, there's lots of plans, a lot of strategists, a lot of plans, things people get thrown around, and when you hear them, you're just like, oh my God, that's insane. But it's just like the Nuremberg trials.
Well, with that sort of vein, right? Now, if they impeach Trump and then they impeach Hegseth and then they impeach Noam and then they impeach all the people they don't like, they go right down the list, right? Do Americans at some point go, what are you doing? Like, this is all show. This means nothing. Like, are you going to impeach every cabinet member? You're going to impeach the HUD guy that played in the NFL, whose name I can't remember? Like, you know what I mean? Oh, what the hell's his name? I gotta look it up.
It doesn't change anything. It's kind of like how I feel about House Oversight Committee.
Yeah.
Like, you can have everybody come and go before the House Oversight, but unless we see accountability, unless the DOJ gets involved, it's all for nothing.
Yeah. Oh, James Comer is like, I just want to be like, bro, you like, what are we doing here? Like, you got closed door depositions with the Clintons and shit. Like, I mean, although seeing Hillary Clinton freak out. Also, I just want to put it out there. How about a video testimony about Bill Clinton and his sexual picadillos while wearing a blue dress?
Did you see the
bold move, Hillary?
Bold.
Did you see the thing? It was a clip of the Clinton, whatever, the deposition or whatever. Like he said, they asked him, "Have you ever lied under oath?" And he was like, "No." Juanita Broderick posted where it was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Like, have you? Of course you have, you idiot!" Like
I wish they would have done it with them together. Like, I know
you
someone.
can, right?
I know
I
a
know.
member of Congress.
who him with Monica Lewinsky.
Oh no! If they would have been
with Hillary.
Well, apparently, there's a rumor going around that I know is true. That apparently, if you go into the Oval Office, Trump oh, here's the Resolute desk,
Oh
and
my
here
God.
is this, and he goes, and that's the blowjob closet.
I believe it.
And
I believe that.
apparently, it's like full of like MAGA hats right now, which like you know what? I'm not even mad at him. Like, I've seen stuff I'm mad at. I mean, like,
No, that was it. That was the other thing. So Joshua said when they're going through the photo book or whatever, he was like smiling. And
yeah, dude, it was like
Yeah.
when a serial killer like sees
the
the
hell?
mementos.
yeah.
Yeah,
like,
I
man,
don't buy for a second that there's way too many photos for him to not know anything about what was going on. And
Also, like, Hillary, no issue with like Bill in a grotto with naked women of
Well,
any age.
that's the thing is like she answers it in a weird way. She was like, no, there was no like hot tub in the airplane. Like she answers the question in a weird way. That's not even what the fuck we were talking about. Like, you weirdo. Like she's a smart lawyer. Like she deflects in these weird ways. Like, and like you can't. Yeah, obviously there wasn't a fucking hot tub in the plane or whatever. That's not even what we're talking about.
Oh, wait a minute. Suburban Cowboy Dave. That clip, do you know how many airports I've been in where people just give you a massage?
yeah,
What?
yeah.
How does that? How many? That's never happened to me at LaGuardia.
I've
Where
lived
somebody
out
just,
well.
where like some like teenage girl just comes up and rubbing your shoulder. What
You're
airports
like,
are you
what?
flying at?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I'll just sit here, random chick. Like, also, if you're on a private jet, you're not flying out of LAX. You're flying out of like Burbank, somewhere much like. Oh, well, happens all the time. Does it?
Yeah, I
Does
guess
it?
you fly on the Lolita Express. I mean, it does.
I will say though, that having a hot tub in your private jet. I mean, if I had a private jet, I'd put
Yeah,
a hot tub.
it wouldn't work. It's too heavy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then the sloshing or whatever, like it would cause problems. Like you would have to have a way to like
sloshing, huh?
Yeah, well, water, like when the plane takes off or whatever, like it's gonna pour out. Like it won't work.
Maybe we'll fill it up afterwards.
And then you like when you land or whatever, then it's gonna go forward too. So it's like, yeah.
Right. I guess after
Hasn't happened to me, and I'm better looking than Bill.
Are you?
It hasn't happened to me either. I've never gotten a random massage, like just
Is that a real pic of you? You said you don't have the mustache. So
yeah, the handlebar mustache isn't real.
Yeah.
I mean, Angela, really? I don't know what that means.
You know what? You too.
I know. We got 2 fingers and really what? Really what? We're having a great conversation here. Join it.
Yeah.
AJ.
Join in. Yeah. Imagination is crazy. Exactly. Anyways, guys, I love you so much. This has been awesome. I appreciate you. I always love talking to you. Hanging with the friends. Madeline, you're onto something. We really do need to do like day drinking and doing a stream, something. I don't know. It sounds so fun.
That's where we take this to the next level, honestly.
I know.
I'm getting off the ride at It's a Small World and getting thrown out.
Actually, I really do think people would watch all of us like sitting there talking. People would probably think that's actually hilarious. All of us in real life coming together. I'll bring headbands for everybody. I'll pack them.
Yay! I know. I only have 2. I bought 2. They're the same. It's just that one is white and one is black.
I'm letting it go, so maybe I'll need one.
Somebody told me that I should start like a headband, like a mega headband, like years ago, because I always had headbands in every time we went anywhere.
You did inspire me. Headbands look great on you, and I haven't worn one in so long. And then I saw yours, and I was like, "Oh, that's so cute." And then I bought this. So
they just keep the hair out of the face. Like I'm always like,
there is that also, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it would be fun, guys.
I know. I love it. I want to do this so bad. Maybe I'm going to make that my whole show. Who knows?
Before we check out, Madeline, I DM'd you.
Okay.
You should take 3 or 4 days to apologize for being mean to me on camera. So
wait, David, are you talking drugs or are you taking drugs next show? Are you talking drugs or you're taking drugs next show?
SSRIs? What are we talking?
Be careful. I just got to put that out there. I don't want anyone to die. So everyone be careful, be safe. Ange says I have some headbands for you, Madeline.
Hey, I'm in. Love that.
Just saying. So you guys connect.
Yeah.
Guys, I love you so much. This has been awesome. Thank you so much to the audience. Also, you guys have been a lot of fun. Guys, okay, there's some handles here, but Madeline, where do you want everyone to follow you?
Follow me on my X. You can follow me on my X, Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't get on TikTok because I feel like I'll just get kicked off. Or whoever keeps saying the parody account, like you know what? There's enough clips between these podcasts I'm on. I'm sure you guys could like make a great parody account. I'll approve it.
The clips love you. Like when we make clips of these streams, like the clips love you. You're so good for clips.
Somebody else told me that the other day. Somebody's like, Madeline, you really need to get on TikTok because there's so many funny clips that roll around of you. And I'm like, and actually one of them was me rolling my eyes. Like I rolled my eyes at the perfect time of somebody else. I was like, damn, I just keep getting caught. Like,
but you're so lovely. So I mean, I don't know, the eye roll, it's great. Because
I'm typically fighting with somebody like Kevin, and me and Kevin just then say fuck it and like become friends,
Yeah.
So always start back and forth.
Look, I think disagreement is healthy. I think that the sycophants out there who either, and it goes both ways. There's people who never question the party, no matter what they do. And then there's people who immediately see and hear something and go, well, that didn't happen. And I'm like, no, sometimes things happen, so I think that, I think it's good when friends disagree.
Yeah.
It makes us look dumb when we don't have the conversation. Like you can't.
Then you have accounts out there going, President Trump is mentally slipping and he's unfit for office from Democrats. And I'm just like, oh, really, Harry Sisson? Are you shitting me? After the last 4 years, like you schmuck.
Well, it's a big problem on the left for sure. And something that I have really disliked and been vocal about is everyone acting like everything that Biden or Kamala did was amazing. And I'm like, I mean, like, let's be real.
Well,
you
that's
know?
why there's some people on the left that I don't agree with, but I respect. People like Ryan Grimm and Anna
John
Fetterman.
Anna Kasparian is, if it wasn't for the war, I think she'd be somewhere around Angela right now, peeking around the mountain.
No, but I feel like that's Angela's like whole thing. Like I feel like that's like why people like Angela, or they just like come for her. But it's such a shit reason to come for somebody just because like you're middle ground or don't like care for something. That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Right.
So
Like,
social media
talk.
doesn't make room for nuance.
Just so you know, a lot of the people that like back Trump on everything or all back the same thing, it's all because of money. Like if you see all the same statements going out, it's due to money. Promise.
Yeah.
Endorsements can be because of money too. So
yeah, no, I like, again, with the transparency and exposing things, I love it. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been great, guys, as always. Thank you so much. Everybody follow these guys, their handles, Jay, Kevin Smith, The Loud Majority, every day, 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yep, every day, 3 p.m. Eastern on all the platforms.
And you can watch tomorrow. We chat tomorrow, right? Yeah.
Yep.
All that. Yeah. Jay, do you have a show with Madeline probably tomorrow? Or
what's up?
Yeah. Well,
Jay, sorry, Jay.
Yeah, well, I have a congressional candidate that wants to come on. I got to confirm with him tomorrow, though. But if he does, then I'll have a show tomorrow. If Madeline wants to join, she's welcome to, obviously. Michael want to, but anybody else, anybody in this panel wants to come on, I don't care. Like I can have, like, I don't know how many people I can have. I think I had over 10, right? Is that how many on StreamYard? I don't know.
I have no idea. I've only had
like 10.
That sounds like a lot, man. That's like a double view.
Good luck with that. Yeah, I had 6 and I was like, yeah, I think 4 is the magic number.
Yeah. Well, it depends. Like, it depends. If you have like 2 Kevin Smiths, right? It's gonna be like they're just gonna go like the whole time. So
that's it, you know.
That's actually when you can do a show like that, though. Like it's actually kind of nice because then you're on autopilot, right? Like
if you have more than 4 people, we call that the Piers Morgan, where everyone just yells on a delay, and then goes.
It is, yeah. It reminds me of the early Zoom days where it's like no one knows when to talk, and it's like you have to do the.
You have to unmute. You have to unmute your mic. You have to unmute your mic, or you have to mute your mic if you're you know, if you're what the hell's his name? Oh, the guy from CNN that was on camera.
Oh yeah.
What the hell's his name?
I should know, but I don't know.
Oh man, see, that's gonna change my Google search.
Well, real quick, then while you're doing that, David said Angela and friends are nice. Best wishes from Castle. We love you. Thank you so much.
Jeffrey Toobin.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I got to enjoy seeing Angela change parties in real time. Love you guys. See ya, cowboy. Trangela knows that you're a cowboy guy. We love you.
Or is it Sia at Cowboy?
Well, yeah, there's
that too.
yeah, Sia at Cowboys. So
whoa.
Yeah, see you there.
Ew.
See you there.
Cowboy sounds like a gay bar.
Oh, Trangela said see a cowboy.
Nah, Jay, I'm telling you, bro.
To Dave. Yeah.
I don't know if heaven's real, but when I die, take me to either Cowboys in Orlando or Cowboys in Dallas, and like I'm good. It's like $3 Miller Lights, and everyone's good looking.
Really? All right.
I can't wait to hang with you there. There's got to be some content filmed for sure. Like it's gonna happen. Yeah. Guys, you're the best. I love you so much. Thank you so much. This has been great. Thank you for your time. Everybody give them all the love. Thank you so much, guys. Good night. Thank you guys so much. This has been amazing. I appreciate you so much. It really has been an incredible night and really enjoyed chatting with all of you. And thank you so much for joining the conversation, all your comments, questions, feedback, etc. It's been a lot of fun. So yeah, keep hanging with us. these are some of the regulars, and we switch it up all the time. We bring in some special guests, etc. So we'll have another show coming up for you. The next live stream will be on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So please, I don't know, set a reminder or something, put it on your calendars, your schedules, because I love you guys and it's been so much fun. So I would love for you to join the next one. So we'll see you Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. I know we were a little late today. Maybe you were running a little late too, hopefully. So maybe it worked out for all of us. It's been so much fun. It's been so much fun. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing the stream. Thank you for liking it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe on YouTube. I would really appreciate it. You guys rock. This has been so much fun. Thank you guys so much. And let's hang soon. And yeah, I guess the soonest we'll hang. You can DM me also, but the soonest we'll hang will be on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So join us. It'll be a lot of fun as per usual. And thanks. I'm so thankful to the amazing panel tonight, the guests, and all of you for joining. Thank you so, so much. I hope you have a great rest of your night and great rest of your week. Stay bold, mofos. Love ya. Good night, guys. Stay bold.